Today we're having a look around West Tremont. This is located between Haddock Cove and Fringe Cove Dock. Several houses and buildings. I'm kind of using the real geographic location of West Tremont. Tremont itself, it would be closer to the like a Brooks Head lighthouse. So let's dive right into it. And it's actually good to start right behind us, under the water. Not because I just always love draining the water away, but you can find the skeleton with 2 lunch boxes. I know it's like chem coolers, but I prefer to call them lunch boxes. What happened to these 2 ladies is anyone's guess. I don't know why they had the barrels. Maybe they were collecting rainwater, got in their boat to go round the island. I suppose at a certain point, it would have been safer to travel around the island via boat as opposed to trying to go any other direction. Inland might have been a little dangerous, so let's head over to the building that they came from. Very large house with a equally large shed. Inside, toolbox, life preservers. Actually, really good junk items to pick up. I forget what they're made of. Let's see. Life preservers, 3 plastic and a spring. Springs are pretty good, so always pick them up when you're in the area. Not the heaviest of things either. Seems there wasn't too much cooking going on here, but the beer bottles for... Oh, a spatula. Don't see too many of them in the game. Or at least I've never noticed them that much. Oven mitts again, another awesome bit of junk. I am a bit of a loot goblin, so I take everything when I go into any building in this game. So it seems the majority of this house is destroyed, devoid, and not full of too much. Now there is some dangerous critters running about. There's a Marlock razor claw not that far away. Wonder why you decided to nest here. Ah, anglers. I don't know if they fight each other. They might get along pretty friendly, you know. Crustacean cousins and all that. There's a couple of more houses on up north. We'll be talking more about that one in particular. It's got a very cool backstory. But on to the remains of West Tremont. We've got another house land over here. Ho-ho! What do you have? Explosives. I mean, it's always good to check every building in this game, because you never know when you might just find explosives. But I would say that the largest concentration of explosives is Far Harbor. Like, without a doubt. There's so many explosive crates in the water as well. Can't sleep in the mattress, so unfortunately for any survival players, you ain't saving your game here. But you can pick away at that duffel bag. Use the house for a bit of high ground if you're getting overwhelmed by anglers or any other nasties running about. You can see the ruined church not too far across the fog. It's very different exploring this place with the fog gone. That's for sure. Some blight inside this container. 6 missiles. It's kind of like the ones when you find multiple fusion cores. They're like the best finds that you can get. Haha, a glowing angler patrols this house. Or just a angler. Depends on your level as to which one you may get. Oh, a leg. Synth refugee. Aha! This is the synth refugee house. Huh. Scrolled journal. Okay, so this refugee synth. Fence lock safe. What happened to you, good sir? Scrolled journal. I actually forgot this guy was here. It's amazing what happens when you check through buildings. It was a mistake ever coming here. We had heard that there was a colony of our kind and came over from the mainland. But there is something wrong about this place. I can't hear the creatures out there in the fog, or I can hear them. We're going to make it till, and it cuts off. Checking the wiki for the remains of this, it says, I don't think we're going to make it till morning. I always wonder why they cut the note off. I want to read the rest of it. Why do I have to go to the wiki to find it? Why not just leave... Like, why not have the bottom torn off or something? You know, because then you don't get the full context. I mean, you kind of understand. Although it says we, and it keeps referring to we. There's multiple sleeping bags, so at least you can take solace that maybe one refugee didn't make it. It would have been really cool if one of the refugees in Acadia spouted that their spouse or other half or a fellow synth refugee they fled here with didn't make it. linking it in to just a random, it would just mean a random unmarked location links into Acadia, and it would really reward a player for hearing a conversation, or, maybe you bring that note, it's we unmarked quest. Unmarked quests are something that's very underutilized, to a particular synth refugee in Acadia, and you give them, and they're like, oh, thank you so much, and they give you like 50 caps. You feel good about it, they feel good about it. Well, their feelings don't really matter too much in this, they're synths, but you feel good about it, and as a player, it's like rewarding. Alright, let's go to camera mode. Doing a little flyby. There's a couple of boats got washed up. Either a big storm, big tsunami at some point definitely swept through a lot of this. There's a little island out there and more camps that we'll be talking about later on. There's a little pool that leads on round to the ship. That ship, which is the one that has the nuclear launch codes that you get from the Harbour Hotel. There's also this little area. In fact, it's best we just walk over, have a little look at it. So, we'll go through the synth refugee house. Water still drained away, so we can get a good look at things. Skeleton just kind of having a wee moment up there. Love when you go near them, they just kind of drop down. And it's not so much this boat, it's actually this. If you're a survival player, you're going to love this. A bed that you can sleep in, giving you a nice wee save point. Especially if you're going towards Fringe Cove Docks, or you just came from Haddock Cove. I mean, yeah, it's far away from like anything, but if you're in the area, you can get yourself some useful stuff. Cooking oil's pretty decent, some food, everything a survivalist player needs, found right here. Well, that is West Tremont sorted. Thank you all for watching. See you all in the next one.